Say, do you share your computer with somebody else in your household and you want to make sure that they don't mess with your stuff and your settings? Well, I'll show you how you can do that. So here we go. Hey, what's up guys? My name is cobuman, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a profile for your computer. So let's say you're sharing your computer with somebody, in your family, your friends, your cousins, or just anybody. I can show you how to create a separate account for that person, so that way they can't mess with your settings, your personal settings for the computer, and also how to change the password, give different permissions to it, make an administrator account, and all that, or maybe even put restrictions on it. So how do we do that? All right, let's go ahead and open up our control panel. So you just got to click on Start and open up your control panel. And let me just bring it over here. You guys already know how to find your control panel. And in here, yours may look slightly different. It may look like this. It may look like that. It may look like that. It doesn't matter. This is a preference. But in here, what we want to look for is user accounts. So here it is. Here's user accounts, or you can just simply type in user accounts here. User accounts, and then you just go ahead and click on that. Because what we're trying to do here is create a separate account so this person can log in as themselves, so that way they have their own settings, and at the same time they can't view, you can set it up so they can't view anything that you've, for example, surfed on the internet or installed specific software, or video games, or whatever you have that you don't want them to mess with. So if you share your computer, this is one way to do it. Okay, so here we are. We're in the user accounts here, and in order to create an account for this person, all you got to do is just click on Manage Accounts here. So from User Accounts, you get to this video and you can select Manage Accounts. So you click on Manage Accounts, and here you can see your current that you're logged in account, which is in my case is BUCO, and then you have this guest account. Now, as a safety reason, mine is turned off, and by default it is in Windows 7. By the way, for Windows 8, Windows 10, the instructions are very similar, if not identical. Guest account, it's good to keep turned off. So, because that way it's kind of a backdoor for anybody to basically log into your computer. You don't want that. But so, the best way to actually share your computer is to create additional accounts. So go ahead, and down here you will have an option that says Create New Account. You can go ahead and just click on that, and you can name the account. So you can I'm just going to name it cobuman, right? So in this one, you can select whether this account is a standard user or administrator. So the difference is basically for a standard user, they cannot basically look at your stuff. So basically, once they go here, and I'll show you real quick, since this is a beginner account, I'm not going to go too much. I'm sorry, a beginner tutorial. I'm not going to go too much of detail, but let me open up the C drive so I can tell you what I'm talking about. And let me just bring it over here. So this is the root of C. This is my root of C drive. Okay. So in every root of C, there is a folder called users. So if I click here, you can see there's my main account that I'm logged in right now. So basically how it says locked, that means nobody else that logs in can access my stuff. So if you don't want anybody to look at your stuff, because if I go in here, I can see all my documents, everything is in there, so I can access it, all of it, right? But if you just assign a standard account, this user or a person that you're sharing this with won't be able to look at your stuff. But and this is what But if you're trying to make a second administrator account, that might be a good idea as well. So you can just select administrator as well. But if you're just sharing, in my opinion, you can just make a standard user and then simply click Create Account, and then here it is. And here you can change the password for it. You can assign a password. So let me just go back here, same thing. Well, of course, make sure that you have a password set to your account, main account that you're here. So here's cobuman. This is our new one to create it, and here you can just click on it. So let me just go back real here. So you just click on it, and then you can change the account, or you can just create a password. So you can set the password for this user. So you would just click, simply just select create password, and then you would just type it in once, twice, and then click create password. Okay, now in my next video, that's kind of being a follow-up to this one, it's going to be more advanced, if you will, or intermediate to advanced in my opinion, but basically it deals with a corrupted accounts. So if sometimes you can have issues where, for example, there is some unexplained reason for a certain program to not work properly, or your computer is just running really bad, things are just not working, some things that you can't really fix. There's basically a last resort thing you would do, and it's kind of a desktop troubleshooting related solution. So basically, you run out of you will run out of all options to in fixing whatever the issue is, whether it's a program or anything else. Because like I said, sometimes you can just have a lot of problems with your local account. So and I'll go ahead and explain this in my follow-up video. So if you'd like to learn how to do that, I'll go ahead and show you how to delete these corrupted accounts. Okay, and I'll go ahead and post a link right up here if you're interested. But for this one, I just wanted to keep it simple and just show you guys how to create a secondary user on your computer, so that way you can safely share your computer, if you will, especially when you go back here and then you create a password. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you like this video. If you get a chance, please share it with friends and family, and please look forward to my next video. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.